He's 5'2" and he's 6'4". He fights with missiles and with spears. He's all of 31 and he's only 17. He's been a soldier for 1,000 years. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain, a Buddhist and a Baptist and a Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill, and he knows he always will. Kill you for me, my friend, and me for you. And he's fighting for Canada, he's fighting for France, he's fighting for the USA. And he's fighting for the Russians, and he's fighting for Japan. And he thinks we'll put an end to war this way. And he's fighting for democracy, he's fighting for the Reds. He says it's for the peace of all. He's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die. And he never sees the writing on the wall. But without him, how would Hitler have condemned him at Laval? Without him, Caesar would have stood alone. He's the one who gives his body as a weapon of the war. And without him, all this killing can't go on. He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. They come from here and there, and you and me. And brothers, can't you see? This is not the way we put the end to war. We stood in the windy city, the gypsy boy and I. We slept on the breeze in the midnight, with the raindrop and tears in our eyes. And who's going to be the one to say it was no good what we done? I dare a man to say I'm too young, for I'm going to try for the sun. We huddled in the derelict building, and when he thought I was asleep, he lay his poor coat round my shoulder and shivered there beside me in a heap. And who's going to be the one to say it was no good what we done? I dare a man to say I'm too young, for I'm going to try for the sun. We sang and cracked the sky with laughter, our breath turned to mist in the cold. Our years put together counted 30, but our eyes told the dawn that we were old. And who's going to be the one to say it was no good what we done? I dare a man to say I'm too young, for I'm going to try for the sun. Mirror, mirror hanging in the sky, won't you look down what's happening here below? I stand here singing to the flowers, so very few people really know. And who's going to be the one to say it was no good what we done? I dare a man to say I'm too young, I'm going to try for the sun. We stood in the windy city, the gypsy boy and I. We slept on the breeze in the midnight, with the raindrop and tears in our eyes. And who's going to be the one to say it was no good what we done? I dare a man to say I'm too young, for I'm going to try for the sun. On the Firefly platform on sunny Good Street, a violent hash smoker shook a chocolate machine, involved in an eating scene, smashing into neon streets in their stoneness, smearing their eyes on the crazy color goddess, listening to sounds of Mingus mellow fantastic. My, they sigh. My, they sigh. In dollhouse rooms with colored light swinging, strange music boxes sadly tinkling, drinking the sun shining all around you. My, they sigh. My, they sigh. The magician, he sparkles in satin and velvet. You gaze at his splendor with eyes you've not used yet. I tell you his name is love, love, love. My, they sigh. My, they sigh. My, sigh. Yellow is the color of my true love's here in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Blue's the color of the sky in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Green's the color of the sparkling corn in the morning when we rise. in the morning when we rise. That's the time, that's the time I love the best. Mellow is the feeling that I get when I see her. When I see her, that's the time, that's the time I love the best. Freedom is a word I rarely use without thinking, without thinking of the time when I've been low. Circus, a sour shows every hour. The lion is eating the bars, hey the bars. I was erected, the poor man's expected to climb to the stars, balanced just on one knee. Look out your window and see, look out your window and see. The clown chases spotlights, the bare faces hot lights pelted with peanuts and coke, hey the coke. And high in the tent top the lady just went up to hang by rope from her teeth gracefully. Look out your window and see, look out your window and see. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. Admission is paid up until you are laid up. There's only one catch to the fun, hey the fun. To hell if you're willing, your name's on the billing, and it seems that you're wanted in ring number 3. Look out your window and see, I'll look out my window and see, I'll look out my window and see. Gwah, gwah. Cat sleeping in the sun, eyes take heed, the colors call, sunlight patterns touch the wall, red kerchiefs sail and fall, cat is sleeping in the sun. Dragon kite in the sky, wheel and turn, spin and fly, attacked by rooks who never fail to cry the sound of fairy tale. The cat is walking in the sun. All the pebbles I have seen, precious stones for Colleen. Every minute I pass through it, the groove is spent with you. The cat is yawning in the sun. Jeweled castles I have built, with freak feelings of guilt, and the word stabbed to the hilt. Pick the flower and it will wilt, cat shifting in the sun. The marionette dangles dead insensitivity is fed by the TV wizard's wand. Whilst in the spell your con, the cat smiling in the sun. Cat smiling in the sun. Eyes take heed, the colors call. Sunlight patterns touch the wall. Red kerchief sail and fall. Cat smiling into me. He's been and gone, my candy man. He's been and gone, my candy man. He's been and gone, and I love everything in this God Almighty world. God knows I do. Peppermint stick, I got a little brass band. I got a peppermint stick, I got a little brass band. I got a peppermint stick, I got a little brass band, and I'm a-going down to the gate to score on the Candyman stand. Run, fetch a pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitcher, get the baby some beer. 'Cause I love everything in this God Almighty world. God knows I do. Candyman has been and gone, my Candyman, and his name was John. My Candyman, he's Morocco bound, and I'd give everything in this God Almighty world to bring my Candyman home. Black-skinned man, give me bad deal. Oh, black-skinned man, give me bad deal. A black-skinned man, give me bad deal, and I'd give everything in this God Almighty world to bring my Candyman home. Run, fetch a pitch, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitch, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitch, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitch, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitch, get the baby some beer. Run, fetch a pitch, get the baby some beer. 'Cause I love everything in this God Almighty world. God knows I do. Candyman, I love the man. Yeah, I'm a Candyman, he gets me high. My Candyman, yeah, I love the man, and I'd give everything in this God Almighty world to bring my Candyman home. tiny piece of colored glass, my love was born. And reds and golds and yellows were the colors in the dawn. Night brought on its purple cloak of velvet to the sky, and the gulls were wheeling, spinning on Jersey Thursday. In a tiny piece of colored glass, my love was born. And reds and golds and yellows were the colors in the dawn. Night brought on its purple cloak of velvet to the sky, and the gulls were wheeling, spinning on Jersey Thursday. As a pilgrim I did go to a land that I did know, to the shores of Trist-le-Quel, to see if I still felt the same. And the sun blazed madly insane, but the seagulls, they have gone. The seagulls, they have gone. I searched the sand for sound, my eyes forced to the ground. The wind, it laughed wild and shrill, my heart, it tried to spill its crazy tears. There's nothing left for me now, for the seagulls, they have gone. The seagulls, they have gone. I stand both young and old, but the winds of time blow cold. This much you must believe, it pains to see you grieve. I pity you, but there's nothing that I can do, for the seagulls, they have gone. The seagulls, they have gone. As a pilgrim I did go to a land that I did know, to the shores of Trist-le-Quel, to see if I still felt the same. And the sun blazed madly insane, but the seagulls, they have gone. The seagulls, they have gone. Walk along and talk along and live your lives quite freely. But leave our children with their toys of peppermint and candy. For seagull, I don't want your wings, I don't want your freedom in a lie. Your thoughts, they are of harlequin, your speech is of quicksilver. I read your faces like a poem, kaleidoscope of hate words. For seagull, I don't want your wings, I don't want your freedom in a lie. On the quilted battlefield of soldiers dazzling made of toy tin, the big bomb like a child's hand could sweep them dead just so to win. For seagull, I don't want your wings, I don't want your freedom in a lie. As you fill your glasses with the wine of murdered Negro, thinking out of beauty that spreads like morning sun glow. Seagull, I don't want your wings, I don't want your freedom in a lie. I pray your dreams of vivid screams of children dying slowly. And as you polish up your guns, your real self be reflected. For seagull, I don't want your wings, I don't want your freedom in a lie. Vietnam, your latest game, you're playing with your blackest queen. Damn your souls, a curse your grins, I stand here with a fading dream. For seagull, I don't want your wings, I don't want your freedom in a lie. Once in a town in the Black Forest, a little white toy shop stood, and a little tin soldier with only one leg lived in a castle of wood. And across the room, on another shelf, stood a little glass case, and a tiny ballerina lived in there, all in a dress of lace. And from where the little tin soldier stood, they could see each other so clear. And the little tin soldier watched over her with a love that was so dear. Then one day sadness came, the tiny ballerina was sold. the little tin soldier was thrown away, and into the gutter he rolled. The water carried him to the sea and many far-off lands. He made many children happy as he passed through their tiny hands. And then one day they met again in a house in the land of Ire. And when the clocks on the walls struck the midnight hour, they jumped into a fire. And in that fire they shall stay forever and a day. For the fire, Lord, is the fire of love, just like the peaceful dove. Oh, I was born with the name Geraldine, with hair coal black as a raven. I traveled my life without a care. Ah, but all my love I was saving. Oh, the winds blew high and the trees did sway. Not much from life was I asking, till I met someone to give all my love. All my love so long and lasting. All good were the parts we played in our game, and a long ways off was tomorrow. But my love was a rambler and as restless as the sea. And in the tide came sorrow. Oh, a child of the night is going to be born. I can't explain my confusion. Is my love thinking to marry me at all? Or of the freedom he thinks he'll be losing? I sit with my friends in the gay crowded rooms. My friends, they're smoking and talking, but it all seems so empty, my love is not there. So I'll go into the streets walking. My baby is a-growing, as a-growing it must. If I were to lose it, it would grieve me. My love is so helpless and I'm wondering what to do. Oh, how I yearn to help him. Oh, we could go to the land of your choice, where the false shame won't come knocking at our door. I've a feeling in my heart, and it's crushing all my hope. I think I'm gonna be hurt some more. Oh, I was born with a name Geraldine, with hair coal-black as a raven. I traveled my life without a care. But all my love I was saving